Nobody knows exactly what Jesus wrote in the sand. The Bible never tells us. Maybe he wrote their secrets. Maybe he wrote their sins. Maybe he wrote the names of women they had broken too. But whatever he wrote, it was powerful enough to make guilty men drop their stones and walk away. She stood there trembling, with shame upon her face, surrounded by loud accusations and eyes that carried hate. The crowd demanded judgment, like mercy had no place. But heaven had another plan, wrapped inside his grace. And while religion shouted loudly, Jesus bent down low, not arguing, not screaming, just writing words they didn't want exposed. Jesus wrote in the sand, while the guilty held stones in their hands. One by one they walked away, when mercy began to speak that day. And the woman thought her life would end, till love knelt down beside her sin. No condemnation from his hand, just grace written in the sand. Shooby-doo, mercy falling softly now. But no more fear somehow. Scooby-ah, Jesus saw my pain. Do-ah, shine, and erased my shame. Some women know the feeling of being judged before they speak, carrying old mistakes like chains around their feet. But Jesus never specializes in humiliating the weak. He restores the soul the world discarded in the street. And maybe what he wrote was never meant for us to know, because sometimes God won't expose your enemies publicly. He'll simply let truth convict them quietly. Then Jesus looked at her gently, not with disgust, not with rejection, but with the kind of love that gives people another chance to live again. Jesus wrote in the sand, and silence overtook the land. Stones kept falling to the ground as grace became the loudest sound. And the woman who expected death found compassion instead, because the Savior still writes mercy where the world writes shame. Shoo-be-ah, mercy wrote my name, but I'll never be the same. Grace fell down like rain. Scooby-ah, healing all my pain. Do-ah, shine, no more chains on me. Jesus wrote in the